You started. Be the cool guy, okay?
I don't wanna. You start it.
Fine. Okay. Welcome to Shark Tank, where we see if any of these harebrained ideas that are actually worth anything. And I just froze, so
Spoiler warning, they
that's
aren't.
that's bad sign already. Okay, sharks, give
We
me
take
what.
advantage of young entrepreneurs in order to negotiate business deals due to their lack of experience.
I cannot. Okay, anyways, I'm recording just to show this. Courtney, we are back in Fifth Doctors, and
Yeah.
we've become gods.
Yeah, we're gods now. We'll go over the exact reasons why soon, but
But right now, as I'm recording this, I just want you, the viewer, to see my health bar. My health bar is 3 hearts green, 7 hearts yellow. Now, why is that? Well, it turns out when you have your normal 10 hearts, and then you go above it to get orange hearts. And that goes all the way up to 10 as well. But what happens if you go past that? Well, then you get yellow hearts. But then you ask, how'd you get past that? Well, then you get green.
indeed.
Now, how does this happen, Corey? Well, for
Well,
that, we need to
yes,
see the agenda chest.
we do.
And I think I need to stop recording right now because this is really bad.
We're on QWERTY Cam. Yay. Anyway, agenda chest.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a little bit full.
let me see.
Well,
Oh, wow,
we're
that's a lot of
we're
stuff.
starting with the most important thing right here: a cookie. We
Uh,
can make cookies now.
we couldn't make them before?
Yeah, apparently cookies have this like complicated process that you need to make them. So we had to go. I had to fly to the jungle and get some cocoa beans, which wasn't too hard. But you have to get chocolate with that. So you need to have a mixer or a cauldron in order to get chocolate. Which our mixer, we do have one, I think, but I think it's currently in use. So yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, it is in use. We'll get to that later, actually. So you have to do that. You also have to use flour, which we already had, and you take the chocolate and the flour, and you have to turn that into cookie dough, which you then have to cook, which you can either do in a kiln, a grill, or just regular smelting. I think I cooked mine on the oven, and we finally get cookies.
Perfect. Now what?
This
Let's
next one I think is yours.
do the
The one,
bottle of wine.
hand me one of
Yes.
those.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is good stuff.
It's good stuff, but not as good as
Courtney
we've
says,
gotten since
yeah.
then. Ah, delicious.
Wow, it doesn't even give you nausea. That's how good it is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now over here, I want you to see this. Now, note, I believe we talked about making our wild berry and grape wine. I
Yeah,
mean,
and we were planning on moving it over here, so
so that's what we did. Just go down here, and here we are. Wow,
yes,
you did a lot
I
of
did
stuff.
the I did the
I
modification.
see.
So
You put these tapes in
yeah,
here.
so basically, Mop moved the system down here, but I got tired of using the crusher, so I moved our old industrial squeezer over here.
Yay!
So what you do
Let.
is,
Well, wait. Put a crusher here just so we can have it.
it's in the attic if you want to get it.
Oh, okay.
But basically, what it does now is, whenever you put honeycomb, apples, grapes, or berries in here, it crushes and automatically puts the juice into the appropriate tank.
Ah.
And from there, we've got these brewing barrels, and I
Oh,
actually managed to perfect wine and wildberry wine. Still working on the cider.
wow, you did all my work for me.
Not all of it, no, because the bad stuff is taking a lot longer to make. Oh goodness! The problem is it
Ah,
randomizes based on the seed, but it biases towards higher values, so it's really hard to make the wine worse.
mm-hmm. Yeah, it is hard to make the wine worse.
Yeah,
This point says, it's still getting better. We don't want it to get better.
I know, right? We want it to get worse. Like I've made a little bit of progress in making it worse, but not very much.
Oh, I see you
And
were.
I only have the cider down to 0.4.
Oh wait, this is the hind. This. Okay, 0.85. It's actually 0.85 now. So wow, what a team player you are. Wow.
Yeah. We have a lot of bottles of wine. I'm thinking about dumping some of these out to get replacement bottles, but
Yeah, let's actually do. I'm gonna do that.
Well, why dump them out if we can drink them? Here, let's split some top level mead. Here, you ready?
Oh God, that's okay. Fine.
Whee! Oh God.
Why did I agree to do this again?
Bathtub mead.
Yeah, gross. Great. Now I am being nauseous for 30
Here,
minutes.
have some milk. Milk is the ultimate hangover cure.
Well, I don't have milk, okay? And I have to go in there like a goddamn animal.
There.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, but we do have perfected wildberry and regular wine, so that's nice. In fact, I am going to bottle up some of that stuff. If you go over here, there's a high voltage area that you definitely... Oh, don't worry, this is a medium voltage wire, it won't shock you. But this is the transformer that turns it into a high voltage wire. And there's a shortcut to get back to the base. See? Very healthy shortcut.
Ouch. Okay, now get back up. Make sure I'm all... Yeah, look at this. This is...
Gotta stay topped up.
It's over 90% on all of them. Fruits, veggies, grains, and protein.
I'm really low on vegetable myself because I haven't been eating my carrots. Gotta get my beta carotene, you know?
Yes, okay. So that is our brewery.
Yes.
I expect a lot of good things to happen with that.
Next up, the Tome of Parishia. This is a replacement for the experience pylon. We can store experience in it and extract it a single level at a time, which is the most efficient way to do it.
Yay! So is there only one of those?
There's only one, but since it's in the storage system, I figure we can just pool our experience, and whenever we need experience for something, like naming or crafting,
pool
we can
our
extract...
experience together? That sounds like socialism.
Well, we are socialists.
Well, not the one where everyone benefits, because if that's true, then we have...
Well, yeah, no, it's just us. Yeah.
So basically, real world communism.
Yeah, real world
me,
communism.
me, shots fired.
So, next on,
Okay.
Why We're Gods.
Whoa! Yeah.
So, if you look at these enchanted books here, these are actually for you, I believe.
Pretty sure... Oh yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'll get 10. So, I mean, we went over this in the last episode.
We did, but we have since gone through and we sort of filtered it out. Like, we figured out how to split the enchantments and
so now
merge
there's
them and
no
stuff.
power 7 on my...
Yeah, and we did something else with the power 7 instead.
What? Oh yeah, we put it on our bows.
Yeah, so now we have ridiculously overpowered bows.
So mine has a bunch of power 7s, an infinity, and mending.
I do have lure on mine. I'm not sure how it got there, but I can't remove it, so whatever. I was probably too lazy to split the enchantment at some point or something. And there you go, extra sharpness.
Oops, is this supposed... Wait, which one's it supposed to be?
It has to be down to do the crafting. So you leave it down, wait until the crafting's done. Which, by the way, I didn't put this in the agenda chest, but I actually threw a couple speed upgrades in this, so it's a little faster now.
Hey, good, well done, my good son. Well done, well done. And on that note, we got that because we needed our ranged weapon. And
okay, tell you what, I'm just gonna do this real quick. You put the lever down, then you put the stuff in.
Yeah, that's what I did.
The lever was up, though.
Oh, but I thought you put it down.
Oh. I mean, I just now put it down. There you go. Now it's good.
Okay.
So, yeah, we use this vacuum chamber. Basically, it lets you extract stuff. So what we do is we take the enchanted book from the astral sorcery thing, the table, and we put it on something. It doesn't matter what, just something. And then we put it in here with the right number of books, and it splits the enchantment into separate enchanted books.
Oh, so we can split the ones with sharpness 7 and power 7.
Yes.
That's good.
There is a catch, though. If you put something in there that has the same enchantment stacked on it multiple times, or you put multiple things with the same enchantment, it'll just make one enchanted book.
Oh, so if there's like a sword that has 5 sharp 7s,
it'll only give you one sharp 7 book.
Yeah. I see.
Or even if there's 2 swords that have sharpness 7 on each, then it gives you one sharp 7 book. So you have to be really careful when using the vacuum chamber that you don't have more than one of the same enchantment in there at a time, which it takes a while, but I think it's worth it to have.
Yeah, I remember you
ridiculously overpowered
I remember
stuff.
you having trouble with this because it takes a while for it to be.
Yeah, I had to actually remake a bunch of the enchantments at the Stellar Refraction table, but I have a Stellar Refraction thing now that has Unbreaking 4 on it. So I threw Unbreaking 4, stacked that a few times on top of the thing that was making the enchantments. So now we can make enchantments a lot more easily, and I don't have to keep making new plates. I'm going to go ahead and turn these into blocks real quick, just while I'm down here.
Okay, meanwhile, I'll go back up here. I'm still recording, by the way. I could have sworn I stopped, but... I mean, it's still going, and it's fine for now.
Well, I guess we can record both and just see how it goes.
Okay, next...
Alright, the booty liner. This is my old armor.
Yes, what are you wearing right now, Cordy?
So I've got the Yeti horned equipment, and you have, I believe, Corallium plated?
Yes, as you can see. Yes. Look at me. Look at me.
So we looked through the available armor, and this was the armor that had the best stats available. So we took that, and we stacked a bunch of protection and mending on it.
I think we could do more than... We could do better than this.
Oh, we can stack more protection later, but this worked for now.
Yeah.
And also on the mantle. So now we are basically gods. We cannot really take damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my old pants in the attic. Actually, no, I'll put it on this armor stand. Yeah, I'll put the pants of dough in the attic.
You know what? Let's make more armor stands. We
could, yeah. I see no problem with that for our old armor. Oh, this one's fun. So these two are actually connected. The chemical thrower and the fuel bucket.
Hold on, let me just make 4 of those. Okay. The what?
The chemical, well, I have it in my hand now.
Yeah,
chemical thrower, fuel bucket.
What was that? The chemical? That looks like a flamethrower, buddy.
It's a chemical thrower. It throws various chemicals, and if one of those chemicals happens to be flaming napalm, then that's the problem. So
I can think of a bunch of problems.
To do this, I had to drastically revise this system. So there's a few things to go over now. As I recall, the last time we went here, all we had was the naphtha and the diesel, right?
Yes, I believe so. And if we're wrong, then I'll issue my correction right here in the form of a helpful note.
You're gonna forget.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna forget. I mean, this is gonna come out in like a year. So.
That's true, yeah. Anyway, so it has been revised. Now, the diesel goes over to this secondary distillation tower. The secondary distillation tower turns it into kerosene, which we don't have any kerosene right now. Lubricant, which is used to make those speed upgrades I had in the vacuum thing earlier. Which I also applied to the smeltery. The smeltery has speed upgrades too.
Perfect.
So that's good. And gasoline. The gasoline then goes into this mixer here with aluminum powder, and it makes napalm.
Oh no! So you do have napalm. So that is a flamethrower.
Wait, no, let me light this. Whee! Oh god, my FPS. Oh god.
No, don't destroy the
it doesn't actually catch things on fire.
Oh, then what's the point of it?
I don't know. Probably catches mobs on fire or something. Oh. Anyway, yeah, I made this napalm specifically so I could put it in the chemical thrower. I actually made the chemical thrower like an age ago, but I couldn't be bothered to make the stuff to tie into it. Well, anyway, so that brings us to the fuel bucket. The reason we don't have any kerosene is that it's going over to this system here.
A refinery?
And this system, yes. So we have here an oxygen collector, which has to go through a power adapter because it doesn't actually, like, fit. And that goes into a refinery. This is just a pump that takes the oxygen into the refinery.
Okay.
Which converts oxygen gas and kerosene into rocket fuel.
rocket fuel, but we don't have a rocket. What's the point of rocket fuel without a
Well,
rocket?
you see, so now we have tanks with rocket fuel and oxygen. So if we'll just fly all the way over to that island from earlier.
Oh yeah, that island that we always wanted to put something on. Whatever happened to
Behold,
that?
the beginning of the Team
Oh,
Doctor Who space program.
Team Doctor Who Space Agency.
It's a very small rocket right now, but it'll get bigger.
Twissa. No.
Yeah.
Tidwissa. No.
Yeah, this
it's
rocket
not
should be
good.
enough to get us to the moon, which is what we need to go to the next stage.
It's so tiny.
It's tiny, yeah. It only fits one person, but that's all right, because once we're on the moon, we can just establish a gateway, and the other person can go over using that.
I'm in here.
Yes.
Gordy, look.
Just make sure you don't launch, because it's fully fueled right now, and you do not have a spacesuit. Or a parachute.
I'll get out. There we go.
Yeah, so because it's kind of isolated, it's actually completely off the grid. It doesn't have any fuel lines or power lines going to our main system. I manually moved a bunch of fuel from the fuel tank over in that refinery area into this, which loads into the fuel loader. And as for power, there's actually a portable generator with gasoline, because I needed a use for the gasoline. So I threw a bunch of gas in here, and whenever we're loading it up, we can flip this lever and it'll start powering the portable generator, which will start powering the fuel loader and load the ship up with fuel.
Oh, I see. Wait, so gasoline is like a byproduct?
Gasoline's a byproduct of the kerosene manufacturing process, and we actually have to use the gasoline, otherwise we can't make more kerosene. That's why we're out of kerosene right now, because the gas tank is full. That's also one of the reasons I was making napalm, because it also uses gasoline. And I don't like wasting stuff, so I didn't want to just void the gasoline, but it won't make more kerosene so long as we have gas in the system, so anyway.
Okay, on that note, I want to go over a few things. So I decided to, with our new godliness, to go back to the Betweenlands. Yes, I know.
Ah, yes, the Betweenlands, which hopefully doesn't suck now that we can fly for reasons which we will get to later in the agenda chest.
But yeah, oh yeah, that's right. So I went around there and I did some enchantments. I got all these enchantments. There's still a couple I need to get all the rings. I only got 2. I need to get a pirate angry. It's always angry, so. But I completed that one. Thought I completed this one, but I guess I did. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to get. Oh, but I need a mushroom for that. And then I need to collect all the mushrooms. I need to defeat a dreadful peat mummy. I killed the malevolence or whatever it's called. I need to do that.
Oh yeah, the malevolence. That boss fight was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It kept throwing these things, and you had to catch it and throw it back, but it was just...
But it was ridiculously hard to get. And I thought you had to do it 12 times because the shield was like a dodecahedron.
Yeah. But yeah, you could just do it like a couple times and then hit through the breaks in the shield.
That's what I thought when I got one down. I guess one wasn't enough. You had to do a bit more than that.
And it took a few hits even after we got that, even with our ridiculously overpowered swords.
And Cordy, if you look at me, you might notice from time to time a strange green gem floats around.
Yes, it is very shiny and green.
That is my amulet. Now, if I go over here, yes. Okay, so there are 3 amulets you can get. Making an amulet with one of the 3 gems, blue, red, or green. Blue has a chance to weaken the enemy when attacking, and a chance to gain defense when attacked. The red has a chance to gain strength when attacking, a chance to hurt the enemy when attacked. And then for the green, it's a chance to heal when attacking, a chance to absorb damage when attacked. So
it makes you a tank.
Yeah, so I
more than you already are.
Yes. So when you hit me, I get an extra couple of hearts maybe. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
so
that's
now,
good.
Cordy, I gotta ask, we were flying around without using elytras. What's up with that?
That's the Astral Tome. Basically, we finally decided to really settle down and grind our astral stuff up. So we made some dissident stars, which let you reset your astral points. We spec'd into a sort of a perky boy map that let you level up a bunch. So we got the
Yeah, I'm showing it
singularity
right
and we
now.
got a bunch of experience. Yeah. And so what we did was after we hit level 30, which is the cap,
Well,
we
I
used
haven't
another.
hit that yet. I'm at level
Oh,
20.
you haven't done it yet. Well, I've done this, so I'll show what I did. But when you hit level 30, which is the cap, we just redid it, and this is my final thing. So I've got, one removes negative status effects. Different angles is, of course, necessary. A little extra life. And most importantly, spectral wings, which Mop already has as well, because he also
Yes.
did that in addition to the experience grind.
Yeah, here's the Spectre
So that means the Visio Mantle now just lets us fly.
Wait, what was that other thing you had? That
Bigger
different
stomach?
angles?
Oh, different angles. Yeah, that lets me use a pickaxe instead of an axe or shovel. That way I just need a crystal pickaxe. I don't need to carry around a shovel or an axe or anything.
Where is that?
It's over near Evorcio. Yeah, so what I did was I started with the root Visio because it allowed me to kind of get the best range out of this and gave me a little bit of increased reach. It probably would have been better to start with Avitas, actually, but I don't care that much about life right now. So the reach was better. And I had just enough perky boys to do this.
It's near Vorcio. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Well, yeah,
Yep.
so what I'm going to do, I'm not at level 30 yet, but when I do, I'm going to get enough. Do I still need to go to the Singularity? If I want to.
You don't need the I'm not at the Singularity right now, no. If you want the root stuff, you have to go to the Singularity, but the only reason to get the root stuff is really to
Gain experience.
get levels, which is pointless if you're level 30.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I need to do that.
Actually,
so what
do
I'm
I
going to
have-
do here is I'm going to go Visio.
Oh,
go
we do have the
here,
Irradiant
all the
Star
way
in here.
over here. to get
Yeah,
that.
because he was going to start with Visio once he... So I already made the thing to do that.
Yeah,
It's
and I'm
the
gonna go
Irradiant
like
Star.
complete max life because I want to be unkillable.
Oh, are you putting all your stats into defense?
Yes, I am putting on my stats in defense.
Oh, Jesus.
But here's the
also
thing.
in here-
I also put on my stats into attack. That's the reason why we stopped doing the Evorcio thing. Or what's it
yeah.
called?
I did Evorcio. I think you did Dissidia.
Oh yeah, Dissidia. Yeah, Dissidia.
I stopped Evorcio because this pick doesn't really need Evorcio.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was so fast that it wouldn't actually break blocks.
Yeah, so it was causing problems. So yeah, and you had Dissidia, but we don't need that because
Yeah.
of the sword.
Yeah, that was the best thing ever.
So next, the blood tank tier 7. This is pretty easy, right? Like it's just a blood tank.
Oh no.
This thing stores twice the amount of any of those giant metal tanks.
Like that tank?
Yeah, it stores 2 of those.
Well, let me see how much it is. I need to just give me a second. I'll just go here.
It stores 1024 buckets.
But I can't right click on this. Why can't I right click?
Yeah, you can't right click to see. You have to be holding here. Well, I'm recording anyway. If you have to be holding something that can pick it up for it to work. So these store 512 buckets, and this thing stores 1024 buckets.
Oh yeah. Also, I also planted a spirit tree, so that
nice.
adds more of our forest of tree oddities.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
actually
a
going
good
to
one.
I'm actually going to make a sign. So
I'm really tempted to plant the what's the term for that one sapling? The robust twilight oak sapling. Yeah, that'll be a good.
Which one was that again?
It's the one that's a full scale twilight oak.
Yeah, plant it.
Yeah. There were so many creepers, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that was
so
back
the-
then.
So basically the blood tank is what I've been using to move fluids around. You might have noticed that a certain something is no longer in this location.
Oh yeah, the coke oven. Where did it go?
I mean, the coke oven, but also the coke oven was gone a while ago, but the creosote tanks are gone because this thing can store the contents of both of them. So what I did was I extracted the creosote, moved the tanks below ground, next to the plastic line actually, and then put it back in there. So now this spot's open,
Yay!
and I think it's a lot nicer.
Yeah, we don't need to put anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we can even put
Yeah,
it
yeah,
on
it's
the table.
nice. It's a little empty space.
Yeah,
But yeah, so I used the tank to do that, and I also use it to transport fuel and gasoline over to the rocket area, that island.
oh
Which,
yeah,
but
that's right.
we do need to name the street that goes to that island.
No, it's still part of the same street, right?
Oh yeah, I guess so, because it's just a turn. That makes
But I
sense.
did rename the street to Sirius Street,
Yeah, good,
like
good.
the star, because it's a
We
star.
should name that island something.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm out in the grapes.
You're still on the graves. That's
Yeah, grapes are consistently the hardest thing for us to get supplies for wine wise, so I just do this every now and then I throw it in the squeezer,
yeah.
which I am
Why
going to do
is
now.
that?
We just don't have that much grape farming stuff.
I mean, we could make more. I mean, this was just a
We could, or I
suggestion.
could just automate it. Like that drone, the wildberry drone's not doing anything.
Yeah, yeah. Automate it for the grapes.
The
We need
problem
an,
is I would have to run a high pressure line over here, which is doable. It wouldn't be too hard, but it would take a little bit of time. So probably best not to do that when recording. I'll keep it in mind for the
yes.
future, though.
I see that.
Uh, Next up, oh, these next three are actually related.
Oh, let me see those.
They're all in the same place. So there's leather and bread. These are connected
Bread?
because I
Bread?
upgraded the leather / bread bowl.
The
And
leather.
also a feather because I upgraded the chicken farm.
Wait, we have a chicken farm again?
Well, there's no chickens in it right now.
Hey, why can't I? Okay.
So, basically,
Oh, it's all purple.
yeah, we upgraded to a mixer and dryer Mark III, which is a lot faster for making bread and leather and also books and stuff. Oh yeah, the dryer is actually new. We didn't upgrade to a dryer Mark III. We have a dryer Mark III now, so we don't need to worry about the drying racks. We just throw the pulp or the wet hide or whatever in here, and it really quickly dries it out. It also works with sponges.
Why would we ever need to worry with sponges?
I mean, I used sponges earlier when I was making the pipeline to get energy to the basement of the pub.
Okay.
Anyway, so the chicken farm was upgraded. As you can see, we have these things, these crystal clusters. And that means we now have the maximum tier of Blood Altar.
Wow.
And I also threw some extra runes here. There's charging runes, acceleration runes. What they do isn't really important. I might not keep the acceleration runes. They don't really help. But essentially, this means that we can churn out a lot of these slates, these slatey boys, pretty quickly now. Especially when we combine it with the storage system.
You kept saying there was a chicken farm. I don't see any chickens, and definitely no.
This is the
farm.
chicken farm, remember? It's where the chickens were. There's no chickens in it right now, though. Oh, and also,
Wait, what?
this
Where's
guy...
the chicken farm?
We don't have a chicken farm. I said this was the chicken farm as a joke because it had chickens in it at one point. Anyway,
You lied to me.
this guy
Okay, that's
right
it. I need
here.
to make my own chicken farm again.
This guy right here was in the dog park.
The dog
Let
park?
this
Wait, you're
be a
not supposed to be
warning.
in the dog park?
There's a sign. Let this be a warning.
Oh
This
yeah,
is what
that's
happened.
right. I also did. I also
threw the last living buffalo in here.
Why would you put the last living buffalo in there?
It'll keep it safe. The other ones died. And as much as these would like to, they can't. So,
Oh, QWERTY.
yeah. So the way that I got the thing, I also have a transcendent blood orb, is down here.
Where? Oh, okay.
I revised the ritual access, and now we have... I don't remember what this ritual is called, the fractured crystal, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially, the demon will that is used for crafting and stuff can be split into different subtypes of demon will.
Uh-huh.
And you have to do that in order to make the crystal clusters, which were needed to upgrade the blood altar. So that's what I did. So you have to feed... There's actually a demon will aura gauge that I was using, but the aura of this chunk is empty now. You have to use these crucibles up here.
Ah, up there? At the altar?
Of course. Well, that is where the ritual is, after all. The Well of Suffering is there. This thing up here is just a containment. So I basically went into the hunting world with my Will Smith is what I named it. It's the sentient blade that gives demon will, which I also stacked sharpness on, because of course I did.
Of course, of course.
And I filled up with demon will, upgraded the Tartaric gem. We've got almost 10,000 will now, which is really good for crafting blood altar related stuff.
Oh, interesting.
And I put it into the chunk, and then that grew some demon will crystals down below, and those got split into different kinds. And yeah, all is well and good as far as the blood altar goes.
Perfect. Blood altar stuff. You know, with this and the rocket, I have a feeling you're going to betray me by using those. Aren't you?
Well, I mean, I already did the blood magic thing.
Yeah, and the rocket thing.
Yeah, and the rocket thing. Besides, we're not even in the last... Oh, this last one. Upgraded the Dreadlands Necronomicon. This actually represents something specific. I have officially moved the Abyssal Craft stuff to the appropriate floor.
Ah, cool. All that stuff can be on its own floor.
Well, there wasn't that much of it to begin with, to be
Yay!
honest.
Perfect.
But yeah, so the Crystallizer, the Transmutator, the Ritual Pedestal. I also added another one of these pillars. They're all topped by Nyarko now, as they should be.
Of course, of course.
This one also has Hastur and Cthulhu.
Cool. Oh, he
And then-
doesn't have the right model.
He doesn't, but you know, he had a makeover.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I also upgraded the energy pedestal to Dreadlands, so it's a little faster now, that sort of thing. You know, basic Dreadlands upgrades, and we have what we need to go to the next world.
Ooh.
And that's the last thing in the agenda chest. The Altar
Okay.
of Shaggarath.
Ah, so we need to go there and fight him?
Yes, so, according to the Necronomicon, we need to defeat Shaggarath the Dreadbeast.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to go find a Dreadlands mountain biome, put the altar in there, in the Dreadlands, sorry, the Redlands, and then we need to kill a bunch of things, which should be pretty easy, considering we are actually gods.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be great.
So, for a little bit of lore here, Shaggarath should be listed in here somewhere. Oh, maybe it won't tell us about Shaggarath until... Shaggarath the Dreadbeast. It's the result of a dangerous virus, 3 chopped off Hydra heads, and a dead Shoggoth. Becoming a health hazard, he was put in the Dreadlands. Oh, yes. Shaggarath is the reason the Dreadlands are now the Redlands.
Oh.
It's basically just a containment for this guy, because he's contagious.
Uh-oh. We can't go catching his disease.
Yeah. So now we basically just have to go to the Dreadlands and fight a boss.
Sounds fun. Let's go.
And then we take the key that we get from that, and we upgrade it. So you place the bottom half of the altar,
Okay. Boop.
and then you place the top half of the altar,
Okay, let me put it right there.
and then we do this. Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, Shaggarath.
Oh, Shaggarath is awfully well-spoken. What accent should we give him?
How about... Ah, it seems we have a visitor. Dread guards, please devour our guest, if you may.
Ah, yes. Oh, man. This guy took 3 hits to kill.
Oh, God, these guys are tough. We might be out of our element here.
This is
Okay.
a nice place.
Oh, yeah,
Why
it is
doesn't
nice.
Shaggarath, like, tell us his crib or whatever? Whee!
Eh,
I'll go away. Oh, this must be Shaggarath.
Get him!
Shaggagorath?
Attack! Get him!
Shaggy?
Yes, Shaggy.
It's Shaggy!
Yes, that is his name. Kill Shaggy. Kill him. Kill him. Get him. Die.
Wow. Imagine trying to do this without ridiculously overpowered weapons.
Oh yeah, this would be impossible. Die. Have another one of these.
I'm still at full health, even though I'm just standing here clicking repeatedly.
Well, we are gods now. He can't touch us.
Oh, yeah.
Die. Oh, he's getting low. He's getting low.
Oh, he's got 1,000 health. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's a beefy boy. And dead.
Oh, that's awfully
Yeah.
nice of him. We got voiced lines. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here, have your key back. Transmute it for a working one. The chest behind me holds the legendary treasure of the Dreadlands, left by the ones who ran the mine before I came into the picture. Don't get your hopes up. I bet it's just a block of dirt or something.
You know, he's not what I was expecting of an Eldritch beast.
Yeah, he was
Like-
quite polite. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Ooh, epic shader grab bag. What do we get? Sponsor shader. I think that's the Nuka Cola.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we got the gateway key back, but it's covered in dread stuff.
Ew, gross.
Lovely. I had to use our gateway key to make the altar. Alright.
Oh, I have a lot of experience on me.
Well, we can just throw all that. I'm actually gonna throw my experience in the Tome of Parishia later. Oh, I didn't even use the bow. Nice.
Didn't need it.
Well, let's go.
There's a chest.
Alright.
And are you... What?
The legendary treasure of the Deadlands.
What? That's it?
No, we get a chest too.
God damn it.
Well, we should put that. I know where we should put that.
Where?
Wait, hang on. Let me harvest. Let me harvest some of this abyssal night stone, even though we really don't need it. All right. Where's the? Ah, here we go. That the transmutator. I'm gonna throw these.
Still in here, killing these red boys and getting their skins.
All right, I am on my way back with the working Shaggarath's Relethian gateway key.
Perfect pronunciation.
I like how he was totally cool with being defeated. Like, he just didn't care.
Yeah, so nice. Well, he probably knew he didn't stand a chance against us gods and our OP swords. That might be why.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, he had 1,000 health.
Oh yeah, he was strong.
It actually took a while to kill him.
Yeah, stronger than I
Anyway,
thought.
I made the gateway. It's to Almathal. We're going to Menthol next.
Oh boy.
Shall we?
We shall. Let's go!
Oh, this place is very gray.
Yeah, I'm not in there yet. Can't see
And
it.
the people in it are very slow. Wait. The regular enemies here take 3 hits?
What? 3 hits? Oh god, imagine the boss.
Well, we're definitely going to have to upgrade these swords even more.
Of course.
Yeah, they've got 150 health each.
Oh dear.
Just the regular enemies.
Oh dear.
Deary goodness me. Man, we should leave this place and come back when we get better gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's still absolutely no threat.
Yeah, but we just need to make sure we're good. We're overly cautious.
Yeah, we're overly cautious. We gotta...
Oh, have you finished that show,
I just
by the way?
realized I had my game audio muted this whole time. Oops. Well, that's fixed.
Oh, your game audio? Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I haven't
Actually-
finished that series. No, I've been kind of behind on it. Eldritch Scales, Shadow Gem Shards, and finally we can get the Ethaxium stuff. How good's the Ethaxium helmet anyway? Can we even make an Ethaxium helmet? Yeah, we can. And we can make it, and it's still worse than the plated Corallium stuff.
Yeah,
Quality.
just goes to show that we're too cool for cool.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and grind out the upgraded Necronomicon and Staff of Rending and stuff there later.
Okay.
That's it for
So
the agenda
what?
chest.
Okay, and I think we've done enough for on camera. So
Yes,
with that being
yes.
said, we will see you guys in the next video
We will.
with hopefully being better, stronger, faster.